Now there are several ways in dividing polynomials. You can use the long division or the synthetic division. Now, for example, we have number 1. For example, we have x cubed plus 3x squared minus x plus 5 divided by x minus 2. To divide this polynomial by the binomial x minus 2, first step using the synthetic division, we are going to draw a box here and a dot there. That means we're going to multiply it later. So now first we got negative 2. Okay, for negative 2, to put it inside of the box, we're going to change the sign. Minus 2 becomes positive 2. Okay, now let's go ahead and arrange, since the exponents are already arranged from the biggest to the smallest and a constant, then we can just go ahead and drop down all the numerical coefficients including the 5. So here there is an invisible numerical coefficient y here, 1, so we'll go ahead and write 1, okay, and then next to the exponent is 3, is 2, so we have it here, that's why we're using 3. Next to the exponent 2 is 1, and we have it here also, we're going to use negative, there's an invisible 1 here, so negative 1 and 5. Okay, now after setting up all the numbers, just leave a space on here, and then draw a line, and to simplify this, first is you have to drop the first number. So drop 1 here. Okay? And now multiply 1 times 2. Multiply this number to the number in the box, which is 2, and that should give you 2. And now because this is positive, you're just going to press 3 plus 2 in your calculator or mental math. 3 plus 2 will give you 5. And now that we have a number in the bottom, again, we can go ahead and multiply it to 2. So 5 times 2 will be 10. Now, again, this is positive, so we will press negative 1 plus 10, and your calculator or mental math will give you 9. 9 times 2, okay, will give you 18. Again, 18 is positive, so 5 plus 18 is 23. Now, in using the synthetic division, the last number here will always be your remainder. Okay? Now, in the problem, the highest exponent is 3. So minus 1, because if you divide x cubed by x, the answer will be, the quotient will be x squared. So if you have x cubed there, okay, it's just subtracted by 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. That means the first number here will get the x squared. This is positive, so I'll just go ahead and add the plus sign. And then next to x squared is x to the first power. I'll go ahead and just press x. And then since this is 9, just press just put plus 9, so we can finalize our answer, x squared plus 5x plus 9, and this is the quotient.
Hello.
Okay, let's try number 2. Let's try, how about if we have x cubed minus 5x plus 2 divided by 2x plus 6. Okay, now once again, the first step is going to be the box. And a dot here, that means it's times. Okay, now here the number is 6. If we put it inside, it becomes negative 6. But wait, you have a number 2 here, so that means now that you can actually do it this way. 2x plus 6, equate that to 0, move that 6 over, 2x equals negative 6, and divide by 2, 2x equals negative 3. Or easiest way to do it is to use your mental math by changing the sign. 6 becomes negative 6, but because you have 2, you have to divide negative 6 by 2. So once again, 6, when you put it inside, becomes negative 6. But because you have 2, divide by 2, and that should give you negative 3. So I'll go ahead and put negative 3 in here. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and write the exponent, the numerical coefficients, the numbers. So the highest exponent here is 3, so that means the numerical coefficient is 1. So I'll go ahead and write 1. Okay? Again, the highest exponent is 3. Now, do we have a term with an exponent 2? Once again, if the highest exponent is 3, then we are expecting a term with an exponent of 2, and then a 1, and then the constant. Now, so in here the highest exponent is 3. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 here, because that's the numerical coefficient. Do we have an exponent 2? No. So we're going to write 0. We're going to represent that by 0. We're going to represent a term with an exponent of 2 by 0. Okay, so we're done with 3, and then we used 1, and then 2. We don't have 2 here, so we're using 0, and then we have an exponent of 1, so we're going to use negative 5, and the constant is 2. And then we're done setting up the problem. Okay, let's go ahead and solve it. Again, first step, drop down the first number, and that's 1. Okay, next, 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3. My mental math is giving me 9. And then negative 5 plus 9 is 4. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. 2 minus 12 is negative 10. Here you go. And again, the last number is going to be your remainder. That's going to be your remainder. And then let's go ahead and identify again the highest exponent. The highest exponent is 3 minus 1. So therefore, you will have x squared minus x plus 4. So the final answer will be x squared minus 3x plus 4, and a remainder of negative 10. This is how you divide polynomials using synthetic division. Ciao.